What's going on, you guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the Zero Use tier, and using this team I made around Stored Power Calyrex. I've been missing this thing and wanted to use it, and I know it's been out since I think home, so it's been almost a year, but I still haven't used it since it's returned. So I wanted to try it out, and of course, because we're using Grassy Seed Stored Power, it is a Grassy Train team. I haven't used Grassy Train in a little bit, but it is Grassy Train at the end of the day. But there's some other things I wanted to try out with Calyrex. It sounded fun. So yeah, let's just go over the team real quick and then we'll get into the games. Stored Power Calyrex, you basically, get plus 20 power for each of the user's stat boosts. Grassy Seed gives you a boost right away. And then you have Calm Mind and Agility. Calm Mind to boost your special attack and special defense, and then Agility to boost your speed. Kind of have a double dancing set going. All of it boosts your stored power. And then instead of Giga Drain, I'm going with Draining Kiss so that we could hit like dark type super effectively. Stuff that might Terastallize too, like into Terra Dark to resist or immune our stored power. Draining Kiss seemed nice versus a Giga Drain seems nice like for a little bit stronger damage initially. It is boosted by Grassy Terrain too, but I think they end up dealing similar damage to stuff. They're not going to be, neither of them are going to be dealing a whole lot of damage. We are going with a very bulky EV spread too. So I'm going with Draining Kiss because I like it for hitting the dark types, and I can hit fighting types super effectively. Decidueye is something I'm kind of scared of too, and it's a fighting type and then it goes Terra Dark, so you can hit it with the Draining Kiss either way. So yeah, and then Terra Fairy so that we can't be Dragon Tailed out versus like a Appleton or Diplin. Stuff like that seems pretty nice. Our ability is not very helpful most of the time. I guess it could shut off a Custat Berry from an Avalugg, which actually could be kind of nice. We could knock it down to its sturdy with stored power, and then you wouldn't have to worry about its Custat Berry, if it happens to still have full health or whatever in the Custat Berry. But yeah, and then the EV spread, you're just plus speed with enough speed outspeed plus speed base 70s. I don't know, it's a recommended one from PU earlier in the gen, I believe, but also it just seemed kind of nice. I wanted to have a bulkier spread anyway, so I was like, it's either max speed and max HP with like a little in special attack, or something like this seemed kind of nice too. So, I mean, if we were to go max speed, you would at least speed tie with plus speed base 80s, but I don't really want to risk speed ties anyway, so just having a bulkier spread seemed kind of fun. And then it would be better maybe versus physical attackers, since we can only boost our defense with the Grassy Seed, so we have a little bit more defense this way. But yeah, that's Calyrex. Then the other attack I really wanted to pair with it that sounded good was Houndoom. Houndoom can hit Steel type super effectively that resists both Psychic and Grass or Psychic and Fairy, so we can hit them pretty hard with the Fire Blast. And also it's like a kind of an basically, being a dark type, you can't be encored by a Sableye, which seemed kind of nice. You're also faster than a Mesprit, who could also encore you. Its speed tier, well, it's not like as fast as a Typhlosion or a Charizard. Just being a dark type and having this much special attack and still having Flash Fire, you're very threatening. So we have Nasty Plot to boost our special attack. Then we just got our double stabs, and I'm going with Trailblaze so we could boost our speed potentially, and that would help us to win a game in certain situations. I haven't had it come up when I was testing, but I like the idea of it. I've used Trailblaze, I think like once or twice, and I think almost every time it hasn't done a whole lot, but I really like the idea of it. It is boosted by Grassy Train too, which is kind of cool. You could go Terra Grass to boost it if you really want, and maybe go with a minus defense nature. But I'm thinking if we're trying to outspeed things, we don't really want to decrease our defense, since that'll make us weaker to priority, like physical priority moves. So I'm just going with the minus attack, and we're putting the 4 in there, so maybe it'll come up. But yeah, I thought it'd kind of pair well to Wall Break or deal with things Calyrex maybe can't deal with. I don't know. Calyrex, once it gets going, could maybe be unstoppable against a lot of things, but Houndoom I thought was pretty nice. Otherwise, besides for Trailblaze though, like Taunt could be good. Maybe Destiny Bond, Will-O-Wisp, or Sucker Punch. It has a lot of moves, even Toxic, which is really cool that it has access to. But I'm just going with Trailblaze, and then Terra Ghost just so that you're immune to fighting, obviously, but also then versus something like a Snorlax, if they only have Body Press plus Heat Crash, you're immune to both of those moves, so they can't do anything to you. I like the idea of Terra Ghost, so I'm going with it. But Terra Grass could be nice to boost Trailblaze. You could even go Terra Blast instead of Trailblaze if you want. But I was also maybe gonna go with I've been wanting to use Arboliva as a Grassy Train setter, but I think I'd have to want that to be the main focus of the team. I've not tried it out at all yet on trying to make a Grassy Train team around Arboliva, but with Calyrex, I just having the on-demand terrain when you want it. The difference obviously is like Arboliva, you have to get hit. So you have to switch in, you have to take a hit, and then you have to pivot. With Thwackey, you can just lead with it and pivot. You know, it's pretty easy to get it up that way. But I think Arboliva, it definitely seems cool. I just didn't think it worked as well or worked better than Thwackey. So because I haven't used Thwackey in a minute anyways, it sounded fun to use it again. So we're just going with one that can pivot with Grassy Glide and Knockoff. But instead of like Taunt or maybe Drain Punch, we have Sword Stance. So this thing could like clean up or just hit pretty hard. Grassy Glide is priority with Grassy Train up. Then U-turn and Knockoff to remove items, Terra Grass to boost our grass move. Then we got Quillfish. It's been a minute since I've used Quillfish as well, but I know I've used it a lot. But it's so solid with Grassy Train. You resist fire, you resist poison. Ground moves are weakened because of the Grassy Train, or not ground moves, but Earthquake is weakened. And we get the passive recovery from Grassy Train. So holding the helmet, you know, we can chip things down and we still get a little bit of recovery that we usually wouldn't have. So besides for that, it's just the standard Quillfish with Terra Ground to Immune Electric if we want. I don't know if it matters, but I just always go 0 speed and put the 8 in special defense. So we have a slower flip turn into stuff, but maybe you'd want a faster flip turn. But I always think it's kind of nice to, you know, versus another Quillfish, if we want, we can get the slower flip turn. But I guess it could be nice to get a faster taunt. But then we got Komala. It's kind of able to take special hits for the team. Not a ton, but quite a bit with an Assault Vest. It's bulkier than it would be if you were to go max special defense. And it can hit harder because you can just put those EVs into attack. So we're able to take special hits pretty well. We have the passive recovery from Grassy Train, and it's a rapid spinner. So it's a ghost immunity too, which is kind of nice for Calyrex. We have a dark type that's a ghost and a dark resist, but we also have a ghost immunity in Komala. Comatose is a solid ability. I don't have any things in mind that it'll like be super relevant for, but you know, we can't be status this way, which is good. And then we just have our Body Slam for like our strongest stab move, then Knockoff, U-turn, and Rapid Spin. It is our spinner. Knockoff's great to remove items, and then U-turn. And then I'm going with Terra Fairy, so you know, you could Terra Fairy on to resist fighting moves. Fighting types also have the dark move, so you'd also resist the dark move if that comes up. But also having a fairy type would be nice to like immune dragon, or like maybe versus Clawitzer I thought would be kind of scary. Otherwise I thought maybe Ghost, but we have Terra Ghost and Houndoom, and I thought we're trying to survive a hit. If we really like, most of the time just trying to survive a hit with Komala, so Terra Fairy is probably better than Ghost most of the time, but Terra Ghost would be pretty good too. And then last guy, oh yeah, and also with the amount of speed, I think you outspeed Frostmoth after a rapid spin, so that is a little bit relevant. And then last guy we got Rhydon. I want an electric immunity, and Rhydon's also a flying resist that we don't have otherwise. So with a lightning rod, we also still immune electric after we Terastallize flying, which is really cool. Terra flying totally flips our weaknesses, so then we also resist fighting, and we're immune to electric, and we resist grass. So quite a few cool things you get with the Terra flying. Besides for that, it's just like standard Rhydon. I was thinking about Terra Blast fighting, or flying. With Terra Blast, you could hit Decidueye super effectively, which would be pretty cool, like Oko it. Even the Fizz Theft ones, and you'd outspeed it. But I think most of the time Roar is probably better, but Terra Blast with Terra Flying does seem kind of cool. You're not going to be doing a whole lot of damage to like Diplin. That thing's so bulky, but you'd hit other grass types decently. Diplin is not a good example because it's so bulky, but yeah, it's our rocker too, so we have like a hazard stacking thing going. High horsepower instead of Earthquake because Earthquake's weakened by Grassy Train. I like Rock Blast over Stone Edge for the accuracy, and you can go through the subs, you know, since you hit multiple times. And then Roar is just to phase things out, since that could be troublesome, or you know, maybe we can't do anything to bulky setup sweepers. Our team is kind of vulnerable to them. But and then the EV spread, it's just a 16 with a jump point. There's a jump point or whatever, you know, so you hit 12 and then 16 you get the 2 points. And then besides for that, enough speed outspeed Muck, and then the rest in HP and special defense, so we're tankier on the special side. So I like the team. I tested a little bit, but it's really fun. I like all of the guys, and hopefully we can get Calyrex to do some stuff. So all right, we got one, and I already fought a team that it looked like Trick Room, but then there was stuff like a Floatzel, except on that team it was a Passimian. I was like, is this Trick Room? But this team, I'm not gonna fall for it. I think it's Trick Room. It's got to be Trick Room. Fortunately, we don't have Taunt on Thwackey, but they probably do have the Mental Herb anyways on on Carbink. So, but yeah, because this is Trick Room, probably won't need speed boost. Probably just go straight for like Calm Minds. This thing does get Memento, I think, and it might get Healing Wish. This gets Misty Explosion. I mean, if we can just get in Calyrex and start boosting, we could go crazy with it. Though an Executor with Calm Mind and Harvest and a Citrus is super annoying and super tanky. So, well, I don't know. I kind of want to just try and lead Thwacky and go right into Calyrex, so. It's pretty good against the Floatzel too. The Glastrier, you know, can be pretty scary. Let's try it. Let's lead Thwacky. They lead Executor. Alright. We'll just U-turn, we'll do a lot of damage. And if they stay in while we crit them, I think we just go into Komala. They're gonna have a really strong grass move coming out right now, but I think Komala is better than going right into like Calyrex, taking a huge hit. Alright, and they just go for that. And then we just U-turn again. Are they eject button? They are. Okay. Eject pack. I always get those mixed up. So what comes in? Rampardos. Ooh, that's a little scary. So we could go into Quillfish, drop their thing. I think that's good. And we'll just flip turn. We are letting this get weakened. And Intimidate's pretty good versus Glastrier. We do have Thwacky for Floatzel. I think we just flip turn again though. If they have Earthquake, it's weakened by grassy terrain. They'd have to have like an electric move or something, maybe. I don't know. All right, Executor. And Draco Meteor did 53. So our Kamala might be in range and might die. Or we could go right into Calyrex and Calm Minds. I just don't like that the Trick Room is going to... They have a couple more turns. So I think maybe we go this again. Oh yeah, we're back to 53. So we might be able to live one and we'll just U-turn again. Stuck in the vortex. We've U-turned, we've flip turned, we've U-turned. Taunt on Houndoom could be nice, but they do probably have the Mental Herb. But they might not. Mental Herb would make it so the taunt doesn't work for that one turn. But, alright, do we live? We do live. Do we kill? Darn it. Alright, if we didn't kill, it would have been kind of good to go Calyrex. But, don't think we want to go into it now. And I don't think we really want to go into Quillfish because we're not going to get the drop. So... And Grassy Train's not done yet either. We don't want to get our physical. We don't want to consume the seed yet. So I think we go Rhydon or Houndoom. And if we go Rhydon, they'll go for the... Let's go Houndoom. Kind of a big bait. Like they're going to go for close combat with Glastrier, or maybe they'll just go... Actually, we'll outspeed Floatzel. But yeah, Glastrier should go for close combat, or... They do go into this. I mean, you're slower than us, right? Because they should be faster than us, you know? So in Trick Room, they'd be slower, but we don't kill, so I guess we'll go into Quillfish. This could be special. I haven't seen a special Floats in a long time, but it could be. Okay, they double. I think I'm going to try and hit him with the taunt. Let's see. Cool. Then we will flip turn. And then we will Rabska. And then we will U-turn. And I think we go Komala and then maybe Calyrex. It would have been kind of good to stay in and maybe get up a spike. So maybe I should have done that, but I kind of like the momentum that we have. A spike would have broke their sturdy on Carbink, but maybe their boots, so that they don't lose their sturdy. But yeah, if we U-turn, sack Komala to the bug move possibly, then we can go Calyrex, Terra, and Calm Minds. And if they don't kill us, kill Komala, will outspeed them. We could also go Houndoom. But I think Komala's fine. Okay, they do that. We still don't see an item. I think we just let him kill us. Go for the U-turn. All right. I kind of want to go Calyrex and try and set up. It is a little bit obvious what we're doing here, but... Or we could go Houndoom and just go for the... They actually... Well... Okay, so they have Earth Power. That's what I'm thinking. So we could go Houndoom and just hit. But they do have Earth Power. So we'd take some big damage. But we could then wait on going Calyrex a little bit longer. I'm nervous to go into it now and Terra Fairy and Calm Mind, because they could just go right into Calyrex, and we're not going to do a whole lot yet. And they're going to outspeed us for 2 more turns. So I think let's go into this. And we'll just Dark Pulse. Since it hits Floatzel and Rampardos. And I think it would kill. They don't have a Life Orb, so I don't think we're dying to Earth Power. I guess Fire Blast would hit the Glastrier harder, but we can switch into Quillfish on it. I really want the Calyrex to do something, but so far the team's been pretty good. Like, all of the... We've U-turned twice with that. Flip turn twice with that. Yeah, we've U-turned or flip turn twice with everything. Yeah, that's literally all we've done. I like the idea of having like a fast thing like a Scarfer or something that can pivot on a Trick Room team. Like Floatzel, and that last one that when I was testing had a Passimian. Passimian seems really good right now. With Bruxish being gone. I mean, and obviously Floatzel too. Alright, they switch. Carbink. Alright. I can see them getting up hazards right now. So I think we go right into Calyrex. And we go for it. Hopefully they don't just explode. They don't explode. That's great. So we can Calm Minds. We don't need a Terra. We resist. Well, Body Press, I guess. Nothing else they have will threaten us, I don't think, immediately. So, okay, Rabsca comes in. Now we're going to Terra Fairy Calm Minds. This thing does have Memento, though. So I think we just Terra Fairy and then continue to Calm Minds. Because they're going to Memento, probably. Ah, so we're going to be in the same situation. If they Memento, which I think they have, we're going to only be +1 and then the Glastrier is going to come out. But I've already committed, so I think I'm just going to stick with it at this point. If they go for like a Revival Blessing, or I don't know else. Ooh. All right, they switched into it. Excuse me, they didn't Memento. So let's see, Grassy Terrain, +3, +3, Glastrier, a Terra Fairy. Stored Power will do a lot, and they're not going to do a whole lot to us. So I think we just Stored Power. Because they're not going to do a whole... Well, that's this one. Say their max attack. They're still not going to do a whole lot. I know we want to be at full health, though, but I think if they Sword Stance, then they'll be pretty scary. So I think we just want to hurt them as much as we can. So I think we just Stored Power. Hopefully they're not like Terra Dark for like a Sableye. I think that's a thing sometimes. If they do Terra Dark, though, I guess we'd hit them super effectively the following turn. But yeah, I think we just hit them with the Stored Power, get them as low as we can, since their first attack shouldn't do that much, and then we'll Drain and Kiss, and hopefully be able to finish them off. Oh yeah. Drain and Kiss. Please don't flinch me. Nice. And we might be dead to the Floatzel. We're probably dead to this, actually. But the Glastrier is dead, and that was what I was most scared of. So... we could... No, I don't think... Actually, Thwacky could probably win. After an SD, Thwacky probably wins. So, okay. We got rid of the Glastrier. That's good. Do we just attack? Let's see. Do we kill a Rampardos? Head Smash nukes us. If we don't kill it with Draining Kiss. Do we want to save this? I think we're alright to let it go. We'll just stored power. Oh, they rock slided. I was really hoping we would live that. Alright, so they're definitely whatever it's called. Sheer Force. I think maybe we go Quillfish and Flip Turn instead of Thwacky, just in case they have something for us. So go into this Flip Turn. And then we can go into Thwacky and kill whatever comes out, I think, if they don't. Well, actually, we could go Thwacky and SD and then kill them with the... Or we go Rhydon and Roar. They can't Trick Room that way. Maybe go Rhydon Roar. I'm thinking, or we go Thwacky SD and then we can Grassy Glide and kill them. They haven't Terra'd yet though, so then something's probably gonna Terra and live. And Rabska can kill us with the Bug Buzz, probably. Rabska to our Thwacky. Yeah, Bug Buzz does way too much. So I think let's go Rhydon. We're gonna Roar so they can't Trick Room. Oh, they have Helmet, that's good. If they go for the Trick Room, we'll see it, since, you know, we have, since Roar will move first, is what I'm saying. We have the Grass move for Floatzel, the priority Grass move. Same with Rampardos. Okay, they did go for the Trick Room, and they got the Rabska. This is the thing I kind of wanted to just kill, because our Thwacky kills everything else otherwise. So I think we just kill it. I think we can take any attack. If they get up Trick Room, I think we're okay. If they go back in the Carbank, cool. Then we Roar again. Then we get Floatzel. Oh wait, I already Terra'd, so we can't Terra Grass to get stronger with Thwacky. Alright, we go Quillfish. We could taunt either of their Trick Roomers. Do we just taunt and let this go, and then we have to win with Thwacky? We definitely kill Floatzel, right? Let's just make sure. Choice Bands, yeah. So I think we taunt. And then we will... Barbarage, I guess we can hold on to this. I mean, a Flip Turn. We can go into... Houndoom. I don't know how much we'd take, or we go Rhydon and Ground Move. That's probably fine. That did quite a lot. All right, Rock Blast. Now our high horsepower probably kills Carbank. 5 hits with the Rock move did a lot. High horsepower's gotta kill, right? Rhydon, Carbank, high horsepower, it says it kills. Would it be safer just to click Roar though? I mean, 3 hits with a Rock Blast would also kill. I'm just gonna click Roar, just in case. Okay, Floatzel, then we go Quillfish. Damn, Roar's annoying. And they flip turn again. So we can taunt the Ravska. We outspeed the Rampardos because it's a Trick Room team. Flip turn did... Let's just taunt. Stop the Trick Room. And then... Yeah, I think everything's in range of Thwackey and Houndoom now. Even if they Terra, because that should be Terra Water. These could be defensive Terra types, but they're so low. And Rampardos, that's the wild card. It could be something else to live a grass move. But if we get Thwackey with an SD, I think we might... I think we'd win, but it's just up to that. Houndoom outspeeds stuff. Not Floatzel, but... I think they're Scarfed. Let's see. Flip Turn has done 11% to our Quillfish. We should probably figure this out. Floatzel with a Scarf. They are Scarfed. And do we know if they're Adamant Scarfed? No, we don't. Alright, we get the taunt. They kill us with the Bug Buzz. Then I think we go Houndoom. Actually, no, we go Thwackey. Actually, we could go Rhydon in. If we go Rhydon, we'll kill this, but then they'll go Floatzel. And then we get to go Thwackey. If we just go Thwackey now... I don't think we go Houndoom because I think Carbink might be able to live. Yeah, Carbink lives. So we don't go Houndoom, we go Thwackey or Rhydon. I think Rhydon is safer. We'll just Rock Blast. We outspeed them. We should kill, but if we miss, we won't. Could even get up rocks. But I think we just attack. Like, we could miss this. And as long as we keep, like, Houndoom plus Thwackey, we have priority for this. We outspeed the Rampardos. With Houndoom, that is. Alright, Rampardos comes out. This is... I was scared of this thing. So... we get 4 hits. I think we outspeed it. Pretty sure we outspeed it. So we just high horsepower. Sweet. That was the first time we showed that. And we still can't let them get the Trick Room. We could go Thwackey. But if they go for the ice move, that'd be not great. Could sack Houndoom. But I think we sack this and we just have to kind of hope that we can kill. But they can Terra. It's really not going to be a problem unless they Terra and Revival Blessing, I don't think. So I think we just attack. Carbink comes out. We go Thwackey. We Grassy Glide, I think. If we SD... like, what if this is Colbur Berry or something? If we SD, we kill everything, right? So maybe we just SD. And that was their Terra. So yeah, we wouldn't have killed with the Terra Poison. Terra Poison. Same as flying. At +2, Grassy Glide does not kill. We have limited terrain turns. So we knock off, which should kill. And then Grassy Glide will kill that. And it should kill Ravska, I think. Ravska at +2, Grassy Glide. Or we could switch into Houndoom. But if they earth power... If they're max HP, we wouldn't kill, right? Oh, no! I lost. I should have... So we take too much. Yeah, I should have went for the Grassy Glide. That was the hope. Oh, they Revival Blessing. All right, now their Trick Room's going to end, and we're going to be able to U-turn, and then... I think we win now. Unless U-turn doesn't kill. Yeah, we can SD and then U-turn even, because they... Let's see. I think if they just attacked, they won. I think I needed to attack with the Grassy Glide and hope that I killed, but I didn't realize it. All right, we're not going to kill, so we have to SD. No, we have to U-turn. Fuck. Yeah, because they're going to... They're -2, though. Yeah. Oh, wait, but they're not specs. So we can take one... I think I just have to hope we don't die. But we do, yeah. I should have went for the... Should have went for the thingy. The Grassy Glide versus the Rabsca. I'm curious. Well, I don't think actually there's a way we would have known if it was max HP or not. It was all me calcing to figure it all out, which is just kind of annoying too. But yeah, I think I should have just went for the Grassy Glide and hoped that we killed. So I needed to kill here, because if I didn't kill, we didn't have Thwacky, and then we lost to Floatzel. I should have just attacked, because I also didn't realize that Houndoom was 2-hit KO'd by Bug Buzz. That thing is really strong. All right, we got one. Up against Articuno, Lantern, Sandaconda. Those guys are bulky. The Mesprit, Sneasel, Mismagius. All right, so they have Haze probably on Articuno. So they'll be able to get rid of our boost with Calyrex and tank hits from us, which is kind of annoying. Komala seems pretty good against Articuno and Mismagius and maybe Mesprit. Thwacky's pretty good. This is probably in our focus, so Quillfish won't be able to drop its attack. But Thwacky can priority hit that, and they're both weak to it anyways. And then Sneasel we can hit it with, but they have the ice move actually, so they'd out-prioritize us. But we can name his Magius. Houndoom seems pretty good too. Yeah, do we lead with Thwacky just to get the train going? Or do we lead right on our Komala? I think we lead Thwacky, get the train going. And then we can... They're probably going to knock off, so we'll lose our helmet, but... We have to hard switch into this. Yeah, they have inner focus. They knock off our thing. I guess we probably should get up a spike. They don't have hazard control. I didn't notice that. They're probably going to go Sandaconda. Or, oh, they go Mesprit. All right. Let's get a little recovery. If they're 0 speed, we outspeed them, right? So that's a thing. But if they're not 0 speed, we risk it and then we're in trouble. So I don't think they'd knock off. Maybe they'd go for like... They could just go for rocks or something. I don't know. We could go ride on and just get up rocks. I kind of want to keep our Assault Vest on Komala, so I think ride on is all right. I don't want to go hard Houndoom yet, so let's hard switch in case they're speedy. And they U-turn and we don't know if they're speedy now. The Sandaconda comes in. Okay. I mean, we can both get up rocks and then we're there. Calyrex doesn't want to be glared. Komala actually... I wonder how much it takes from Sandaconda's Earthquake. Komala doesn't have good defense. With Grassy Train up, it doesn't take that much, though. So if we hard switch into it right now, then we'd be able to knock it off. That's what I'm thinking. And then we don't get glared. But I don't even think they're going to do that, so I kind of like this. Then we can get rid of their helmet, which would make it so Thwacky can do more damage to this thing. Okay, and their boots. I kind of like that. I think that's all right. They are faster than us. I think we just go hard Thwacky. Hopefully they don't glare, but they might. No, they probably wouldn't glare. All right. So now we can Grassy Glide, or we could U-turn. Grassy Glide won't. I think that's just U-turn. Cool, then we can go back into Komala. And we can knock off again, or Rapid Spin. I do want to get up our rocks. Then we go Komala. And they did leave, so I don't know if they're going to come back here, but I think we, what do we try and do? I think Rapid Spinning, because we match up really well against Mismagius anyways. And we outsped them. How slow are they? All right, this comes out. Still don't know what they have. I don't really want this thing to get weakened, and I've kind of let that happen. Komala, Sand kind of. We're not going to do very much with Body Slam. I mean, I could just go right into Articuno or Calyrex. I think it's just U-turn and Thwacky or Rhydon. I went Rhydon last time. It probably makes sense to go Rhydon. We'll get up rocks. And then we can go Thwacky or we could Roar. I think going Thwacky is okay. Okay, they Rock Blast. Get a couple hits. Then we can U-turn into Sand, Rhydon again, maybe. Or we Grassy Glide. But I don't think we want to Grassy Glide, so. Let's go into this. Now we could go Rhydon and go for the rock move. Or we'd go Houndoom, actually. They're super, super slow. If we go Houndoom and Nasty Plot, they have Lantern. I'm gonna go Komala again. I'm gonna Rapid Spin again, and then will you turn into Rhydon? I'm running the timer down too, so I gotta make quicker decisions. Okay, they roost. Then we will Body Slam because I think they're gonna switch like that. Pretty good damage. We get a Para. They get the Shed Skin. Oh, and they don't have Glare. So that means once if Articuno were to lose its boots, Calyrex could probably sweep, but all right, we're gonna U-turn. Then we're gonna go Quillfish, or we could go Rhydon. I kind of like Quillfish. They rest. Then I'm gonna get up a Spike. And they're asleep. I think they're guaranteed to sleep for the 2 turns, so we get up to all the spikes. Then we'll flip turn. If I go Thwacky and they go for the ground move, that'll be a little or rock move, but I think they're intimidated, so we should live. We could SD then go for the let me just U-turn though. What's with -1 attack? Stuff should be doing less. I think we go Rhydon. We resist that. Now we can Roar. I think that's what we do. I'm curious what has what. This Articuno comes out. We can take an ice move from this. It's not going to be great, but we could. I think that's what we do. And if they go right back into Sandaconda, they're going to take a lot from all the hazards. Rock Blast ain't going to do nothing, but it's not that bad. Now we could go Quillfish. Intimidate them as they maybe rest or something. And if they stay asleep, we get some momentum. Like we can go into Thwackey, or we can go Houndoom even. I think we can go Thwackey. They did wake up. My stuff is getting weakened, but not a whole lot. I want to spin again. The rock move from Sandaconda to Komala with Grassy Train Up, now that they're a -1. Oh, it's not going to be that bad either. All right, it's U-turn. Cool, they go Articuno again. So now we can go Komala, we can spin or knock off. And I think we knock off because finally we can get rid of this thing's heavy duty boots. In which case, then once we get Calyrex in, we could sweep with it, I think. Because they're going to be like dead to rocks. Sneasel comes out. All right. A little scared of this. Do we care about rapid spinning? Like if they sword stance or something, we're kind of screwed. We have Houndoom for Miss Magius and Mesprit. Articuno's like dead. I think we just U-turn. And do we kill them? Fuck yeah. All right, then we can go. I don't think we want to go Calyrex and have them just be able to send out whatever. So I think maybe we go Rhydon or even Houndoom. Let's just go Houndoom. All right, Lantern's out. This is what I was like nervous about. If they go for the Scald, we can get into Calyrex and stuff. Or we just go Komala right now. I think going Komala right now is better than just going right into Calyrex, because the train's going to end too. And they Volt switched. So yeah, if we went into Calyrex, then they would have just been able to pivot. So we'll get it in this next time. Miss Magius comes out. I think we sack this. We'll knock off. Are they Life Orb? No. Okay, that's good. So I think we go into this. We shouldn't die to the whatever thing. So we just Grassy Glide. Yeah, we just kill him with another Grassy Glide. And then we'll be out of range of rocks. Mesprit. All right, so they're scarfed. Could let this die and then just go Calyrex, but this thing could be nice to have. So do we go Rhydon instead, maybe? Or even Quillfish? Or do we just go all in with Calyrex? We go all in with Calyrex. I think they're scarfed. We should outspeed their Articuno. Oh yeah, they're super slow. So yeah, we go into this, Calm Mind, then we agility, so then we outspeed. Mesprit. I think Calyrex wins though. We Calm Minds. Wait, fuck. Should I Terra Fairy just in case they're not locked in? I should. That could have been a bad, really big mistake there. Yeah, we definitely Terra Fairy in case they're not locked in. Though we've seen U-turn and Psychic, but still. All right, and now we can Agility. And then we can Calm Mind. And then we can Drain and Kiss. I think that'll do it. Let's go for another one though, just in case. Yeah, we should outspeed everything. Drain and Kiss heals quite a lot. Drain and Kiss again. I think we Drain and Kiss versus the Mesper just because they're going to Trick, I think. And Drain and Kiss will do more. Well, the Healing Wish. Oh, they get Articuno back. All right, well, we still have Houndoom. And unless they're Terra Steel, we probably still kill with Stored Power. Yeah. All right, well, they get the Haze. And then they're going to recover. Unless we kill them with something here, but I don't think we do. So then we're going to have to go Houndoom Nasty Plot. And just hit the Lantern. Or we just Dark Pulse. Or we, I mean, actually Rhydon is really good right now. Although their Lantern is faster than us, so. I think we Nasty Plot, just so we do more. We shouldn't die to anything. We shouldn't die. And then I think Rhydon will be able to kill the Articuno. Hey, Calyrex still basically did its job. Like, I mean, kind of. It was pretty scary. It did a little bit. It forced them to Terra and Haze and stuff, and they had to like give up Mesprit to do that. Took care of the Sandaconda finally. It was a slow start, but the team worked. It was nice. That was a fun game, and their team was pretty cool. I was going to use Articuno the other day. Ended up not using it, but I was literally thinking Articuno, Lantern, and then some other things. I just and then I'm not going with it, but I haven't used Articuno in a while. All right, we got one, and they got the Lapras and the Regigigas. And the Shaman, which is always scary. And then Mesprit, Charizard, Morpeko. They got a cool looking team. Calyrex could do it if we get some boosts going. It outspeeds everything after an Agility. They don't have Haze. They could have Encore, Trick Throw, and Mesprit. Shaman can also drop our defense, Spadef, with Seed Flare, which is a little bit annoying. Regigigas could probably just tank hits and Body Slam pair us too. I think League Wacky is alright though, because we could yeah, we could lead with, if they lead Shaman, we can U-turn on it, I think. And then we have the recovery for Komala or Rhydon if they lead Charizard. And if they lead this, I think we just knock this thing off because it's got leftovers, right? I mean, or we U-turn into Quillfish. Quillfish really isn't that great, so let's U-turn. Okay, they're just gonna do this, so shit, do we just SD? Because they're gonna stall out our thing, and that's gonna be a little problematic. Actually, wait, we just go Rhydon and Roar. But they do have U-turn. I mean, knockoff, so they will get rid of our Eviolite. Let's U-turn. Let's go Quillfish. Let's just roar them out before they get all their boosts. That'll be the plan. So they do get rid of our thing. That's all right. We'll spike. Okay. Then we will flip turn. Go Rhydon. I think it's all right if we get knocked off. Son of a bitch. All right, they have Confuse Ray. So this set. I think we go for the Roar still. I think we'll have 2 turns to get it off. Cool. We get it right away. Shaman comes in. and their leftovers. I think we go Kamala. We are letting things get a little bit weakened though for like that Charizard. Oh, they Tailwind. Okay, that's good. Now I think we just Body Slam. Because we actually can't pivot in anything that'll speed them, so we just Body Slam. All right, and they are the Strength Sapping one, I think. Right, let's Body Slam and then we'll U-turn the next time. Okay. Let's actually just go into Thwacky hard. Have a little bit more HP this way. And now we U-turn, and I think if we can get in our Calyrex, we might be able to just win. Especially if this thing is in. They stayed in, so I think they Tailwind again, unless they happen to have Air Slash. They Tailwinds. Yeah, we Calm Minds. Then we could Terra Fairy Agility if Charizard comes out. If Mesprit comes out, we Terra Fairy Draining Kiss, I think, in case they're Encore. Which still wouldn't be great actually, but and they'll be able to Encore us into no. Unless they're max speed, they won't be able to Encore us into Calm Minds, but they could be max speed and just do that. So what do we just go Houndoom then? All right, yeah, I regret doing that. I regret that immediately. Oh yeah, they do have the Tailwind up anyways, so I forgot about that. I'm a Nasty Plant, let's see. All right, Draining Kiss. All right, now we're faster. Let's Fire Blast, hopefully 2-hit KO. Okay. Okay, we do 2-hit KO. We wouldn't have because of the light screen, but okay, we could go Thwacky and give Calyrex some recovery that way. I think let's go into Thwacky knockoff actually. I don't know what else they have. All right, they have light screen and all right. So now I think they're probably gonna go for another one. So let's U-turn. Okay, they have Mystical Power. All right, let's go Ride Down and then let's just click Roar. I think we can take a hit. We don't have our Eviolite, but all right, Gigas comes back in. I think we just get up rocks. I know they can go for Confuse Ray, but I think we go for the Roar. Drain Punch. Okay, we do hit ourselves. We can take one more hit or we just go Quillfish. Let's just go Quillfish. I'm not in a great spot because of letting the Houndoom go. I think Houndoom would have been much better to keep around. Is Mesprit really full health? Oh yeah, because they Drain and Kissed our thing. All right, how many turns has this thing been in for? Too many turns. But actually, they're not going to do anything to Calyrex, so I'm going to taunt. Then we're going to flip turn. And we're going to go into Calyrex. We have no item anyways. Okay, they go more Pico. I think they die to Thwacky. More Pico. They don't die to Thwacky. Not great. So do we just U-turn? Let's just U-turn. Now they'll die, right? Yeah, and then we can get in something else. And I think Komala's the way to go. We'll get a little recovery that way too. So we should be able to live hits from Charizard. Lapras, I think, is usually Terra Ground. So... But still... kind of scary. Maybe I should have gone Quillfish. Okay, this comes back out. Oh, what if we just U-turn into Calyrex? I think we might be able to beat them. That has only a 50% chance, or is it 70%? And it can miss. And we resist as a Psychic type. Yeah, I think we stay as we are. Oh, and we're going to be able to KO them with Sword Power. Okay, yeah. So we just have to set up for the sweep. So... I think we Agility now. So now we're faster. We outspeed everything this way. Calm Mind again. And now we just kind of want to kill them when the light screen ends. So then everything else should die. So let's make sure of that. So let's refresh this. Calyrex. +2. +3. +3. That's where we are, right? Yeah. To a Mesprit. Say there. This one. Terra Fairy. Stored Power will 2 a KO right now. But we're not going to KO everything like a Lapras or a Charizard. Let's see. Do we KO a Shaman with max HP? See their max HP. Not yet. All right, so let's Calm Mind one more time. Now we should KO everything. And we'll Draining Kiss. And then we will Stored Power. And... we're getting a little low. Draining Kiss. Stored Power should kill them. We might be dead to Ice Shard. We might be dead to Ice Shard. If we're dead to Ice Shard, I'm going to be pissed. Let's go! All right, we didn't lose. We win. We get to Stored Power that, Stored Power that. Let's go. Cutting a little close. Should have done some maybe a little sooner. Nice. Let's go Calyrex. Damn. Yeah, the Light Screen Reflect Mesprit is actually really cool with Mystical Power plus Draining Kiss. Those moves both have plenty of PP too. So with like leftovers, you have a lot of recovery. You're really tanky. That's pretty sick. And then Regigigas was super disruptive. I don't know if I realized it too late that it actually wasn't a threat though, with leftovers or with just Draining Kiss and knockoff. But I mean, it is actually really disruptive still because Confuse Ray is super annoying. So, well, I think we'll call it there for time's sake. I think we're just over an hour. I think we only got 3 games because those were all kind of long, or at least the first one was quite long. And then the second was pretty long too. But overall, Calyrex pretty good. The team, I think, definitely worked really well. I think that second one, if I went for another Calm Mind on the Sandaconda and then just went for Stored Power instead of Draining Kiss versus it, I think we would have just won. Because I think we almost KO'd the Articuno even after they Terra Steel after Healing Wish, but I'm not sure. But all that to say, Calyrex was good, and it probably could have done more if I made different decisions. But we did get a sweep in the end in the last game. It was pretty good in the second game, and then in the first game, I think it was decent in the Trick Room versus the Trick Room team. But Houndoom was pretty fun. It didn't do a whole lot. It was mostly actually our 4 here, but I think Houndoom was nice to have still. Trailblaze didn't come up at all again. I think maybe I did click it though, I don't remember. But Taunt maybe would have been better. You could taunt the Mesprit. But I mean, I do like the option of Trailblaze. It is fun since we also don't have the fastest team. So it's a fun move. But yeah, then these 4 were nice. Assault Vest Kamala, Rhydon, all of these guys with grassy terrain. This makes for a pretty tanky group, which is fun. And we have lots of pivoting. Versus that Trick Room team, it was kind of disgusting how much pivoting was happening. And it was, you know, working out. But yeah, if you're interested in trying out the team, put a Pokepaste in the description. And I think that'll be it. Thank you guys for hanging out. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.